You've been giving yourself the thoughts of a loser. You're no longer a helpless man. You're no longer a hopeless man. The biggest thing I'm telling you, brother, from this video is give yourself that reality. I want you to hear that again. I would not be recording this video if I'm speaking to a victim. Every single time when you wake up with the mindset that you are a freaking champion and you're gonna go after what you want. You, brother, you are that guy.
I know you see the title. No time wasted. I've genuinely missed it being up here on this whiteboard. Let's run it. Let's go. Let's go. You are not a victim. Now, for the longest of time, this has been my problem. During the time period where I actually felt this the most was when I was heartbroken. I was genuinely broke because I paid a couple of rents in advance. Honestly, it was just a dark period of my life because there was nothing. Like, I was hopeless, I was helpless, there was no one coming to save me. And I do know that this is some of you watching this video. The interesting thing about this whole thing is, as you think, so you become. I want you to imagine your mind as a factory. And what you've been pretty much doing all your life is you've been dumping thoughts of I can't win. You've been dumping thoughts of I'm a loser. You've been dumping thoughts of I can't control my life. Every single day you've been giving yourself those thoughts. Now you expect a rich, a positive, beautiful dating life, beautiful rich life, beautiful life entirely. It can't be done. It's not possible, my guy. You've been giving yourself the thoughts of a loser. You've been giving yourself the thoughts of a victim. The whole thing I will pretty much tell you is it all starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts will lead to your feelings. Your feeling will lead to your actions, and your actions will lead to your results. If you can change the thoughts, a lot of you guys are waiting for your reality to change, but that's not how it's going to be. You must change the thought first. When you start feeling like you are not a victim, you're then going to start trying to take actions that is going to reconsolidate the mindset that you are not a victim. When you start then doing that, you're then going to actually produce the results and the reality you want where you're actually not a victim. I want you to picture this very clearly. You are in the movie and you pretty much had a sneak peek of that movie. Like, they flashed the movie that the protagonist actually won. The protagonist is the one who he defeated every single odd. He came out victorious. He was not a victim. Right now, you are that main character. But right now in your life, you are just in the middle. You're in the middle of that movie where you are the loser, where you are broke, where probably you are depressed, where probably you don't like the way your dating life is. And I know what that feeling is. But I want you to still remember that you are the protagonist. Every single thing is going to work in your favor. The more all these odds are stacked against you, it simply means that the movie is going to be that interesting. That's what I want you to think. My great man, stop living in the reality where life happens to you. I want you to go from this video with the reality that you make life happen. The next point is give yourself your reality. Come on. Stick with me. I say every single time on this channel, I'm going to retire my parents. I'm going to be a man of abundance. But my problem has always been, when will it happen? And for you watching this video, I know it probably is. Maybe you're trying to lose weight. Maybe you're trying to get your dating life in check. Maybe you're trying to get that business to start running. Maybe you're trying to just do tiny little things to actually start recuperating your life. And I understand that the biggest thing in your mind right now is, when is it going to happen? The biggest thing I'm telling you, brother, from this video is give yourself that reality. Give yourself that reality, my guy. Right now. You need to stop waiting for when life will actually hand you that reality. And you actually need to start telling yourself that you have it. You have every single thing. All you have is all you need. The reason why I say this is because if you wait for life to give you that reality, you might be waiting all your life before you actually have the reality where you actually are succeeding in all these things. You might be waiting all your life before you actually see yourself having you lose weight, having you fix your dating life. But I'm telling you right now that you can have it right now. I'm telling you that you can shift your mindset to have every single thing you need. And you know the amazing thing? You don't want the car. You don't want the house. You don't want that body. You don't want that business to hit. Do you know what you actually want to hit? What you actually want is the feeling behind it. What you actually want is how it's going to make you feel. And I want you to start feeling that reality every single day. I want you every single day to sell yourself the dream that you have everything that you need right now. Right now. Pretty much reading a book. I think it is called Outsmarting Reality. The thing is, when you can feel that emotion every single day, you signal to the universe, you signal to every single thing that you have it already. And if you low-key think about this, every time we have something,
It's more so like we're always giving that thing even more. I want you to start detaching from every single results, because the reason why a lot of you guys quit is simply because you don't have the reality you want. And now that you don't have the reality you want, on those days where it's very, very hard, you then see that, oh, I don't have the reality I want, so you then give up. But when you have it every single day, when you sell yourself your dream every single day, I can't lie, you will never give up. I can't lie, you're not even going to be a victim anymore.
All right, now the third point is expect to win.
Woo!
Come on.
I want you to expect to win. The biggest lesson I've learned in 2026, every single day you wake up, expect to freaking dominate. I literally have it on a lock screen. My lock screen on my home screen is win the day. Now that you've told yourself you are not a victim in any way, shape or form, I will not be recording this video if I'm speaking to a victim. I want you to hear that again. I will not be recording this video if I'm speaking to a victim. Now that you actually believe you're no longer a victim, you've given yourself that reality. Every single day where you wake up, you are a freaking champion. Every single day that you wake up, you're going to have the day. Because now you have that reality and you're going to do every single thing within your power to win. When you wake up, it's going to be eat, sleep, and dominate. Someone say with me, I dominate. I dominate. So every single time when you wake up, we're not thinking of even any losses. We're not thinking of even quitting. We're thinking of dominating the day. We're thinking of moving towards our goals, because we know that it's going to be a reality. We know that it is our responsibility. And if it is to be, it is up to me. We know that our success is our duty. Our success is our responsibility. Our success is our obligation. Every single time when you wake up with the mindset that you are a freaking champion. You wake up with the mindset that you're not a victim, but you're going to be a freaking champion. And you're going to go after what you want. No longer being helpless. You're no longer a helpless man. You're no longer a hopeless man. You are someone who's going to win. I think this is the biggest thing that I've actually woken up to. I wake up every single day knowing that I have the opportunity today to actually retire my parents. For you, it might be I have the opportunity today to lose that weight. For you, you might wake up, I have the opportunity today to build my business. When you start seeing every single day as an opportunity, that's really where everything starts changing, because you start controlling the inputs. The beautiful thing about controlling the inputs is your inputs is directly correlated to your outputs. So the moment you can keep on showing up consistently for that person, it's only going to be a matter of time before the output comes. I know you can't control when the business will hit. You can't control exactly when you're going to lose weight, but you can't control this one thing. You can control having the mindset of a champion. And another thing about having the mindset of a winner is you start doing every single thing you can to actually win. You don't believe what you see, my guy. You see what you believe. Now, the moment you actually switch your mindset that you're no longer a victim, you start seeing every single areas where you actually can start showing up for yourself as a winner. You start seeing every single obstacle as an opportunity for you to actually grow and prove to yourself that you actually are a winner. And that's the beautiful thing about having your mindset. When you set your mind on something, it is literally what you're going to see. You don't experience a reality. What you experience is the reality you told yourself. Your life is largely dependent on the reality you told yourself, my guy. So I want you every single day to wake up and dominate. That's what I want you to do. Dominate. Come on, say it with me. I dominate. One more time. I dominate.
Big man, talk to me. Number four. All right. You need to become that person. I'll even say become that guy right now. Become that guy right now. You need to be before you become. I personally have started living like I've retired my parents already. I believe that so strongly. I don't even give two flying flips what life has to tell me right now. You see those dreams of yours? Move like they're already done. Move like you've already gotten them already. If it's losing weight, move every single day like you've lost weight. If it is actually you approaching more women and improving your dating life, move every single day like you've got the results. Shift that identity so much that you're no longer dependent on whatever the world has to tell you. You are that guy. You are that guy. Come on, I'm telling you, brother. You are that guy. When you actually start moving like you actually are that person, you're also going to realize one thing. You start seeing life through the lens of, what's this trying to teach me? Every single time I'm going through an obstacle and an odd, I always ask myself, because I've shifted my mindset that I've retired my parents, what's this trying to teach me? And the beautiful thing about that mindset is you see every single thing as low-key happening to you for a good reason.
I never understood how people could say, oh, life is happening to me for the best reason. And the thing is, never trust your perception about something that's a positive experience or a negative experience, because some of the most worst experiences have produced the best things in your life. Some of the most positive experiences have produced the worst things in your life. I literally look at the time where I was hopeless, I was depressed. That time period, I saw it as a very negative reality. But however, when I came out at the other side, I'm looking now and I'm like, I thank God I actually went through that heartbreak. I thank God I actually went through that breakup. I thank God I actually went through a period where I actually felt like I didn't have control, because I wouldn't be here. You need to start acting like you are that person. If it is actually simply you wanted to lose weight, every single day when you wake up, you need to literally just ask yourself, the person who has lost weight, what would he do every single day? If it is a person who is trying to build his business, ask yourself every single day, what would that person do on a daily basis to actually improve and to actually get that business running? If it is to whatever it is, let's say even in dating, if you're actually trying to improve your dating life, ask yourself, what would that person do? Does that person have to approach more chicks? Does that person have to put himself on more dating platforms for him to actually attract more women? So like, when you actually start becoming that person, act like you are that person right now. And every single time life is trying to throw you odds, throw you obstacles, throw you difficulties, you're just going to see that, oh, this is how the person who I actually am, he's going to see this as an opportunity to grow. You cannot control what's going on around you, but you can shift your mindset. You can shift yourself internally to a point where you no longer believe what's happening to you externally. I realized that life is teaching me that I need to be patient, because I believe I'm sent to transform men's lives. Like, I believe I'm sent to actually help men who actually feel depressed, who actually feel like they have no control over their life. And do you know the interesting thing? A lot of my close friends have actually been going through a lot of things. And every single time I look at myself through the lens of what is life trying to teach me, I realize that I'm starting to show up for them like I'm going to be showing up for my clients. I'm starting to show up for them with so much love. Even though that despite they don't have things in control, they have people who are around them to actually motivate them, to keep them accountable, to keep them in a state where they can be reminded that they are not a victim. They can be reminded that they have so much control. And honestly, in my opinion, that is not coincidence, it's preparation. And if you're actually someone who wants to lift your life, you're actually someone who is serious about changing your life, you're serious about showing up for yourself, you want to lift yourself, you want to lift your life, I'll tell you, if you're that serious, I'll tell you to book a call with the link. Personally, I'd love to work with you and I'd love to help you out. Remember, you're not a victim. You are not a victim in any way, shape, or form. You have a lot of power, brother. You have so much strength in you. The second point is, give yourself that reality. Stop waiting for life to give it to you. Give yourself that reality. You also think that you're not a victim. Your thoughts will lead to your feelings of you're not a victim. Your feelings of you're not a victim will also lead to actions that will reconsolidate the idea that you're also not a victim. And finally, you're also going to get the reality. And I want you to also give yourself that reality. When you give yourself that reality every single day when you wake up, expect to win. Expect to freaking win. And finally, become that guy right now. And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you stay locked in. Hope you stay blessed. Go be great, my guys.